الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashil Copy Paste. If you are here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe, and if you are already a member of our YouTube channel family, do not forget to like and share, and don't forget the comment section is all for you. You can either paste or drop a link, for sure we'll get back to you. We're going to continue with our daily series of Light Upon Light, and today we're going to continue with Shaykh Uthman. He answers street question, and the title of today's topic is A Christian Preacher Came to Debate with Shaykh Uthman and a New Shahad. Remember, this is an open-minded channel, no bias. We are always here to learn. We have an open mind in learning. Whatever recommendation or DM is being sent to me, I always want to learn and pick the few right and the negative. We are all end up to know what is right and what is wrong. But remember, if you are here for the first time, don't forget to like and share. And don't forget, the comment section down below is as well for you. You can either paste or drop a link. For sure, I will get back to you. Let's get it. Let's go.
حمدا لمن هداني لسنة العدنان محمد المختار وسيد الأطهار.
Muhammad couldn't write, peace and blessing be upon him, so not him.
Yes.
But the Quran is not the accounts of Muhammad, peace be upon him, or his companions. It is the words of God directly revealed, right? But if you look at the Bible, for example, the genealogy of Jesus, are you familiar with it? Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. So, and Jacob begotten Joseph, the husband of Mary, to whom was born Jesus, who was called Christ, right? I'm sure, you know. So, if you take it all the way back up, Isaac, Abraham, David, right? Okay. If you look at the same genealogy in Luke, you will find then Joseph was the son of Heli. So you see the...
But the difference being...
Excellent.
I mean, what the difference is there is the fact that I would have to pull out my materials to be able to quote it exactly, but
I mean, you're obviously well versed in the Bible.
One of them had married, and the husband died.
Whose husband died? I mean, so the question is, whose son is Joseph? Is he? It says clearly the son of Heli here, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
so,
it says clearly that he was begotten, or genealogy 1. There you go. Jacob. So is Jacob and Heli are not the same, right?
No.
Okay, so there's two different accounts. But even if you take it back to King David, the number of generations is different, right? I'm sure you've studied this already.
Then what?
Then the account in Matthew and Luke don't match, right?
Well, the reason is because some of them would with the Hebrews, and okay, this person dies, like a couple is married, okay, and the husband dies, okay, the responsibility of his brother to marry his wife.
Whose brother married whose wife here?
So
Mary got married to somebody else?
So, no, we're not talking about Mary. We're talking about Mary's descendants.
No, Mary's not even involved. This is Jesus' genealogy from Jacob.
Right.
From Joseph.
We're talking about, yes, we're talking about the
So
lineage
Joseph,
of the chain.
who was Joseph's father? Let's just ask that question.
I don't remember who Joseph's father is.
So,
I know,
okay.
I've
I don't want to put you on the spot. Go home.
Know, but I've
take
read
it,
this before,
look it up. Come back to us.
I've read it before.
How did Judas die?
Judas hung himself.
Hung himself? Okay.
And we believe that he hung himself, and the rope fell, and his guts were cast on the ground.
Okay, so let's look at Acts, right? Now this man, he purchased a field with the wages of iniquity. So the money he got, what did he do with it?
I don't remember what he did.
Oh, it's right here. Acts 1:18. Now this man, Judas.
Oh, purchased a field.
So what did he do? He bought a field, right? So if you look at the same account in Matthew, he threw the money away. Then he threw down the pieces of silver in the temple. So did he buy land or did he throw it away?
I don't know.
Yeah. So see
what I'm saying is there's just as many of these in the Quran.
None. Here you go. Find one and I'll leave Islam right in front of you.
I've read it.
Find me one.
Well,
just single one.
You know, he just threw a big challenge to him. Just one guy. Just one mistake in the Holy Quran and he leaves Islam immediately. But he couldn't. Oh my God.
Okay. Well, let me get your email address and I'll send you
no problem.
half a dozen.
If you find me one actual inconsistency like this, right, I'll leave Islam.
Okay.
In front of you.
Send me your email address.
I will. But don't just Google me an article. And I'll tell you why not.
I won't.
Let me tell you why not, right?
Okay, good.
I've been through all of those online.
Okay.
I've studied the Quran from cover to cover with scholars, right? None of them are inconsistencies. I can show you at least 50 standing here in the Bible, numeric inconsistencies that can't be reckoned. Even MacArthur, what did he say? He said these are copyist errors. These are errors, right? MacArthur himself says we don't even know who wrote Hebrew. The author is unknown.
Well, MacArthur said that.
For those of you who don't know who John MacArthur is one of the Bible scholars. One of the eminent of the Bible scholars.
But most other scholars believe that Paul wrote.
So again, we don't know that, right? The earliest biblical manuscripts are in what language?
Hebrew.
No. They're Koine Greek. I'm surprised. I thought you were better versed than that. But look it up. The earliest.
The Old Testament is Hebrew.
We're talking about the New Testament, right?
Oh well, you didn't say
Bible.
that.
Okay.
You didn't say that.
Okay.
The Bible is the Old and the New Testament.
Okay. So the earliest New Testament manuscripts are in what language?
Greek.
Koine Greek, right? Mm-hmm. And what was the language that was spoken by Jesus and the disciples?
Aramaic.
Excellent. So if you look at even the earliest manuscripts you have, there are 70 to 100, depending on how small the credit card size and so on, then you're going to look at hundreds of years after the time of Jesus. Who narrated to who? There's no information. Who the actual scribes were, we don't know. We do know that Matthew didn't write the Gospel of Matthew. It's according to Matthew. We know Mark didn't write it, Luke, MacArthur, and any study Bible you get, none of them say that they were the actual authors. Right? So the actual authors are all anonymous. You can look this up, that's no problem, right? So you are basing your belief on a book written by anonymous authors that were not present at the time of Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him, that clearly has copyist errors at minimum, maybe more than that, right? If you want to talk about the Old Testament, I can show you a few.
Okay, all right. He's got to go to the restroom. So.
One, I'll give you one, and then I'll give you our email address, and then we'll go on from there, okay? Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. Is that right? His mother's name was what? Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri, the king of Israel, right? In the same Bible, when you go under 2 Chronicles, Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king. He reigned 1 year, not a different reign. And before you go to say it's another one, his mother was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri.
Right.
So was he 22 or 42?
Well, if you look at that also, I'll send you information about that.
Do you know it offhand? Or?
I don't know it, but I have it at home.
If you look it up and you find that these are copyist errors and contradictions,
no, it's not.
It's not copyist errors. What is it?
It has to do with how the Hebrews looked at the reign of a king.
1 year.
No, as far as when he.
Right. I mean, either he was.
Send it to you.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm.
But I just want to make one thing clear between us, right? If you go home and find out that this is an error, that Judas is error, that the genealogy
it's not. It's just a
copyist error, let's just say, right? But this is no longer the words of God then. The words of God can't have errors, right? Agreed?
I agree. Yes.
Okay, excellent. So I'm not here to debate, right? But I want you to be honest. And I see you as if I didn't see you as a good person, I wouldn't waste my time. When you go home and you look these things up, right? I hope that you will at least take a Quran and don't read. Nowhere in the Quran does it say water flows and 6 feet later. That's not in the Quran, right? So whatever you read wasn't from the Quran. I've studied the Quran cover to cover, letter by letter, word by word. So trust me, right? At least open the Quran, read it with an open mind, not to find contradictions. And when you find whatever you find, send them to us. I'll explain them to you, no problem, right? I've been through this for years. Don't think that this is like the first time people. All those online articles, I went through them, and I've refuted them. None of them have these kind of errors. The Quran was memorized word by word, letter by letter, in the language that it was revealed to the Prophet ﷺ by the people around him. Imagine that, right? Till today, when we memorize the Quran, and there are brothers here that have memorized the whole Quran, the whole thing, letter by letter, word by word, the whole book, right? We memorize it with a chain, meaning who taught it to you, all the way to the Prophet ﷺ. I'll let you guys get going.
Okay.
Just look up One Message Foundation, and you can email us through there. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, brothers and sisters, that was it. That was all we have for you now. Remember, we react to this is an open-minded channel, you know. We are always here to have more knowledge, to get educated. The very little things matter a lot to some of us, and we put them so much into consideration. Remember, if you are new here, if you are new in this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. See you next time on Light Upon Light.